Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
We should never get a watch this, Mark.
Well, as we come in, so Ken's talking about his iPhone watch that he just got. But, guys, we're here at Talladega. We moved on, and Dunwoody he came up late. I saw the trailer with the Black Magic designs flying through the infield, so he's trying to get up to the tower. But we're 1 to go studios. Ken Kushwa and Andy Dunwoody will be here for today's race. The Nate Manwaring presents You Ain't Nate 90. So, and Nate is the sponsor for tonight, so we'll make sure he gets the kudos for that. So Nate Manwaring presents the You Ain't Nate 90 here at Talladega. So 90 minutes of racing here at Talladega Super Speedway. And the big thing, Ken, what's going on in the paddock, in the garage area?
Well, in the garage area, they may find some new numbers and some new drivers and some new paint schemes. And, well, they're going to see a lot difference tonight. So, not to mention, let's be honest, it's Talladega, so you're going to see a lot of crazy stuff. But I'm excited because tonight we have new drivers. And new drivers are going to cause other things, a.k.a., I don't know, chaos, how they're going to handle each other, you know what I mean? So Xfinity cars, I think, one of the questions that was brought up before we go any farther was Xfinity cars, can they hang in the Cup draft? Considering who's been in the Xfinity lately, yeah, I don't think they're going to have too much problem. As long as they can stay close, they're not going to lose the draft. The trucks, I think the trucks are going to run in their own world. I don't think they're going to be faster than everybody else.
Okay. But, it is Talladega. It is a draft track, and we talked about this earlier. Not a lot to watch in practice. You either get fast or you're not. And the guy who finally raced, climbing all those stairs after basically getting the Black Magic Studios trailer through the infield is an amazing feat. Andy, you got to be winded because I know that's like several, 30, 40 stairs?
No, there's an elevator.
No, we turned it off because the one that goes studios, we ain't got the money for an elevator.
We don't have that yet.
Is that why there's an out order sign?
Yeah, that's something like that. We can't afford it, so.
Oh.
So you use the spotter elevator. That's what it was,
I mean, it goes a little too high, but
and then rappelled down into the press box. All right, that's good. So tonight we're going to be running here at Talladega Super Speedway, the largest on the circuit, 2.66 miles in Lincoln, Alabama, outside of Birmingham of Alabama, up in the northern section, and not too far from Barber's Motorsports. Which, Andy, you probably know a little bit more about Barber's than the most of us here does. I just know the Big Spider.
I just know the Big Spider. I mean, it's a fun road course for IndyCar. IndyCar runs there, once or twice a year. It's technical. I know it from talking to Mark Murphy, but I don't really know it that much.
I know I ain't fast.
Well, I proved that Tuesday night.
Yeah, whatever. So Andy got to see the rig, and he says he's faster, but he was using a different track, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
I mean,
yeah, that's the old
you
Daytona
can try
track,
to leave it at that.
Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. So 10 minutes of qualifying here, single qualifying, dual. And Andy, Talladega is usually a unique qualifying set. How would you normally attack this race compared to maybe Texas or Charlotte?
I actually attacked them all like Talladega.
Okay, so you're
even short tracks. Even short tracks.
So you basically sacrifice lap 1 to get a good high run off of turn 4 going into the the front stretch of the money lap.
100% every time.
100%.
I leave pit road, go right, get past that blue cone on the back stretch, and go right to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I just stick to the wall for a lap and a half, and then coming through the tri-oval, I just ease it to the yellow line, and then it's just hug the yellow line. You know that, Harold. We have set many a poles at this place in Daytona.
Yeah. That's why I was giving you the kudos to tell us all about it. But yes,
I actually did
Tyler
that.
Turtle Rush here is actually, look about the midline in his outlap. Kind of watch him here.
You didn't even ask me what I do at Talladega. I mean,
Well, what do you do?
I know what you
Other
do
than
at
flip.
Talladega. Yeah.
Other than flip.
Yeah.
I don't drive Talladega, so I don't do anything.
Exactly.
I'm good.
Oh, you use the spotter elevator and then watch. Okay.
Watch.
Yeah.
Now that was an interesting sound here. I heard the car shifting from fourth to fifth there.
I didn't hear nothing. Hello, Strawberry Kid and Kathy Joe there, both on.
Hey, everybody.
Didn't want to leave them out.
So it looks like he's going on. That was his. So his last lap was 59.446. Talladega is an interesting track because you actually get 3 laps here because your out lap is a whole lap because of where the start finish line is outside of pit lane. So the start finish line is past the number 1 pit stall.
Hurt my head.
Harold's good for that. At least he's paying attention this week.
Well,
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, now wait a minute. I gotta tell you, we have some new names in the list. Guess who's not going to do those names?
Not me.
Not me.
You know, I hate both of you now.
There's only like three, four.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to screw up the one guy that I can't. What's a Courtney Miracle? Like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was told about the Courtney Miracle. That's actually one of the new drivers, Xfinity Series drivers.
Yeah.
His wife's credit card is on the car, and they didn't change his nickname. So we're just going to call him Courtney tonight. Turtle Rush told me who it was, and I forgot already which one he gave me. So there you go.
Oh, great, Harold. Thank you so much for that. And
So we'll just not talk about Courtney tonight.
what happens if Courtney wins?
Well, then we'll be,
You
hey,
forgot-
Courtney, what's up?
I was gonna say. I mean,
It's kind of how it works.
And you don't act like you're going to just smoothly slide into this. You don't even interview. You leave me hanging. So whatever.
That's
All
right.
Let me go play in traffic, man. Okay? Just go.
I can go play in traffic. Can I load in? I'll play in traffic.
I bet you
Not,
ain't.
no, you're
I'll
not playing
bring
traffic.
I'll bring an Xfinity car right out here right now
No.
and play in traffic if somebody will let me. I love this racetrack. I got more firsts and lasts at this racetrack than I can count.
Checkers or records. So I got something to say a little bit about that a little later.
I think it's working now, Harold.
What is working now?
I got my camera tower fired up over here.
Okay, good. I'm just basically getting that all fixed up for right now.
They have the new wing on the back, I see.
The new wing.
Yeah, see the clear. So they didn't do that before. See the clear
Oh,
top?
okay. So what,
Yeah.
you're talking about the side wicker.
Sure. That's
It's called
exactly what I'm talking
it's called a wicker for
It's called
aerodynamics.
a wicker. Wicker me this.
Well, you should know wickers, Harold. It's from
Spoiler.
airplanes, stuff like
Yes.
that.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
Here's one of our new drivers, Dylan Poteet, I believe.
Oh, gee, come on.
Little
Beat it, damn it.
little oh, who is that? That's Martin Truex throwback. Couldn't think of the words.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, the big A. Dylan Poteet. You gotta say Poteet like you down south.
Poteet.
Yeah, he can't do
Poteet.
it. Andy. Just you and me can do it. Harold's incapable
So
of
we're
something
gonna,
like
I'm gonna have to reload our ATVO timing screen because it's basically thinking he's in
broken?
an Xfinity series. So I'm going to restart ATVO real quick
Oh, goody.
because he was showing up as that pinkish color, which is our Xfinity guys.
Xfinity.
Yeah.
Xfinity.
Yeah, just don't say that other word. They don't like it.
I mean, I know which word, but I don't know if I want to say it or not to make sure I'm right.
You big chicken.
Nationwide? You talking about nationwide over there?
No, they don't like calling it by its class code in iRacing.
Oh, Class B?
Yep, they don't like that. It makes them upset.
I think it should be Class A because the cars are better than Class A's.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion. They're more fun to drive.
I think I'm Class A, and that's all I care about.
I don't know. I ran trucks at Dover, put it on the pole, using that move the other night that we were talking about. They're on the wall for the first lap,
Yep.
and then it was ugly. It was very ugly. See, fixed it Dover. Ugly.
Hey, did you guys see the meme that came out where they're working on the new wall after
it's got the spike. There's one that's got spikes and there's another one that's got rollers.
Well, the spikes is at the Freedom Factory. That's a real thing.
Is it really?
That's down there. It's Cletus McFarland's race. He's putting on down there.
And he's asking Chastain to race it, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he said, "Come on down."
The cool part is you go through the comments, and Josh Balicki said he was flying down there to race it.
Okay.
Sweet.
But I don't want to pay for the pay-per-view to watch.
3:16, less than 3 minutes left to go, and I think we got everything set up properly now. So
I found somebody.
So the trucks are the number 30 is still showing up as that doesn't make no sense to me. Why?
Matthew Boston Wheeler, top of the board for the Xfinity.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why the 30 is still showing up to me in the wrong color.
It'll fix itself.
I don't know.
Or it won't.
That.
Or it won't.
I don't even see 30 on there, so yeah. Oh, there he is. Dylan Poteet. He's showing red. And he ain't supposed to be red?
Yep.
He's supposed to be blue because he's supposed to be red. Oh, hold on now.
I'm going to try to restart
Yaller is yaller, but red and blue should be switched, right?
I'm going to fix it. Hold on. Maybe we'll see. Hold on.
Are you holding, Andy? I'm holding.
I'm holding.
I'm going to retry. I'm going to retry it again.
Please pause for a moment of station identification. This is One to Go Studios.
The One to Go Studios Network. It's me and Andy. It's calling another right down here.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I did talk to Chris Buescher on Wednesday night, and he said,
"Nice, I wasn't invited."
And he said, because it was at Daytona, he has said that the One to Go Studios coin was in the car until he flipped the car at Charlotte. Then it dislodged itself, and he was asked not to put it back in the car.
So what you're saying is there's a One to Go Studios coin in the front stretch grass at Charlotte somewhere.
No. He said he went and found it. He said that that was important that he went and got it. So he has it.
Oh, okay.
It's just not.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Didn't he flip at Texas?
No, he said he flipped at Charlotte. He said.
I don't know.
He said he flipped at Charlotte.
I thought it was the All-Star race, and the All-Star race was Texas, so that's fine. If it was Charlotte, then it was the 600.
Okay.
Which I could believe that too.
I'm just telling you that that's what he said, and I'm not going to argue.
I'm not arguing.
The guy,
I'm not arguing
the guy that done flipped, I think he'd remember.
No.
Well, you kind of don't forget stuff like that.
Yeah, with these new cars today and all the concussions, they may not remember.
Valid point.
I think the colors are fixed now. How about that? They fixed now?
Let me see. Matthew.
I don't know.
Red. Courtney's. Yes. You're good now.
I just click names and go from there.
All right, guys. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally fixing this thing, and we're doing some cool things. I did get to talk to Jack Roush Sr., actually, as well on Monday night. And he said at these racetracks, there's a thing called the Super Speedway tax. Andy, what do you think that might be as an owner of a race car team?
Well, you win one race, you're still going to wreck at least one.
He says it's all them crumpled up race cars. That's the tax for wanting to win one of these things.
I believe it. He's won a few.
A few,
not many.
A few. Yeah. He actually has more Rolex 24 victories than Daytona 500s.
How about that?
That's because he has, one Daytona 500? With
believe,
Mr. Newman?
Didn't Mark Martin win one?
No.
Okay. I guess
I would know that one for a fact. I think it's only Newman.
Only Newman, okay.
But
Interesting.
I don't even think Newman won one. I think that was a Penske car.
Well, and I don't know why our poll is not pulling the right colors still, but that is who is where they are. The 81 is the Cup top, Austin Wheeler on the top of the Xfinity, and Courtney Miracle's a new driver. That is his wife's name. You'll be seeing him tonight, and we'll try to get that sorted out next week when they change his name.
Good. I'll just say, hey, wife's name.
Hey,
Great job.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Courtney all night.
That's right.
When he wins, he can tell us what his name really is.
Lucas Gortman says Matt Kenseth had won one as well.
Yeah.
What was that in the 17? Was that in a Roush car though?
Wasn't Kenseth part of Roush the whole time?
No, he ran for Gibbs in the 20 car.
Aha.
That's correct.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to the. All right.
Going to the. Going to
You
the.
intrigued me.
Well, he's intrigued. Let's go.
There's
Hey, we
Susie
slowed
and the
down.
Exalta 81 on the poll for tonight.
I'm going to the interwebs.
17. He won it in the 17, according to Lucas.
Oh, sorry guys, I have to. Thanks
Where
for.
you going now?
I have to restart the. There we go. The ATVO screen is fixed. Should be. Yep, we're waiting now for the pace car to take off. Thanks, Strawberry Kid, for letting me know that. Doing a lot of things tonight. ATVO, or we had Facebook was giving us heck and high water for this when we first started. We fixed that. I had some issues with ATVO. I had done some things with Roush, and that changed up some of my stuff. So we fixed that now, and we're ready to get racing here.
The Courtney Miracle guy undid his disconnected.
He done.
So
did.
what I'm seeing is you're right. 17 car won.
Mhm.
It was also Roush Fenway's 300th win in the Daytona 500.
Well, there
as
you
a Daytona 500 winner.
Wow.
And it was the Best Buy car.
There you go.
We're just full of facts
Well,
tonight,
now,
folks.
I found it very interesting that we had Jack Roush talk about, and then I do love what Jack told him at the end, because a lot of these race cars teams say let's be safe, let's survive, let's be there for the final green flag run, and then we'll start racing, right? And Jack Roush told him, if you have a chance on the last corner of the last lap, I expect you to wreck that car getting the checkered flag. He told that to Chris Buescher, and he went back and said, wait a minute, I want to be clear, not just 2 to go, not 3 to go, the last lap and the last corner. I just found that very interesting. He's like, it's time to go. We're here out the race, is what they said.
So I see Keith is running the Taco Bell car tonight.
Yep.
And Kremet is driving, it looks like, a Cartoon Network car. Maybe not. Get a close-up on that one, Harold. No, it's not Cartoon Network, but it kind of looks like it.
Pokemon.
It is Drink Crush. Pokemon. All right. There you go. He switched to Pokemon. This dude's getting ready to leave, and everybody's about to drive. All right, folks.
2 wins.
Bear with us because we have new names. If we get them wrong, it's Harold's fault. And everything else is, just ready to go. And I'm guessing the arm is getting ready to wave.
We're high in the air, the restart zone, the green flag's out. The 81 on the loud pedal takes off early with Dylan Clark catching up on it outside. I tell you, when you go before everybody else at Talladega, that's exactly what's going to happen. The outside line is going to run you down.
And it's good to see all the Cup guys up front right now. Because they're going to pull away quick, yeah.
They've already separated themselves from the Xfinity cars.
That didn't take long.
There's quite a few Xfinity cars this week compared to last week.
That's right. That's where some of the...
I wonder how they did the setup, because remember, this is a fixed setup league using a driver created fixed setup, not actually the iRacing fixed setup.
So there's a carry tool on YouTube rooting for Zach and Tyler, so that's awesome. Well, there you see the outside line doing a whole lot better than pushing.
Yeah, we're talking. So, like I said, a little bit of Chris Buescher talking about the duels at Daytona. A little bit, they do have some similarities. Talladega is a much wider track, but that outside line always seems to generate more push as long as they're together. Like we got the 3 cars there, but now the 38 looking to come down. That's Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, but he decides to stick it up to the high side. Numbers are greater on the outside, which is going to cause them to go faster and get that small 4-car line pushing them further back.
Andy, look at that. He has woken up in his car. He's buddy.
Hey, Ken, I don't know what it is tonight, man, but you are chopping yourself off pretty good.
I don't know what he's got going on either. I was trying to understand what he's saying. What I was looking at was, I was going to agree with you there, Harold, that numbers prevail, but that the top lines usually get better push because you don't have to turn the wheels much. It's a lot easier to push up there. Xfinity cars are already singled out, running single file.
So we've already now saw that the bottom line now is prevailing with the number 97 being pushed by the number 48 of Michael Gitchell. I think Ken's actually working on his microphone so we can hear what he has to say.
You can't hear me? Can you not hear me?
Well,
hey, that's better.
You were cutting in and out. That's what we were trying to tell you.
Just do this. Do you hear me right now?
I hear you right now. You sound like you're in a Verizon commercial.
Can you hear me now?
4 millimeters on the microphone.
Okay. It was just cutting out. I'm not sure why, but it was. It sounded like you were like talking through a fan or something. All right.
You can do that.
So we got Cam Barnes. Looks like he's leading the second pack, which is in that bottom left-hand corner screen that's being provided by Andy. Now Andy's going to be walking us through pits as well throughout the night. So we'll kind of leave that up there, and then we'll kind of move around on that top screen. Everybody seemed to like that last week. We'll keep trying to work better things out for you guys as we continue to move around.
Jeffrey Ramsdale got shuffled out.
Yeah. Ramsdale.
Did you see them Xfinity cars tighten up to the back of the Cup cars?
Well, that was one of the questions that I posed before you got on there, Andy, was can these Xfinity cars stick with the Cup cars? It looks like as long as they're lined up, they're going to do it.
So from the experience I've had with both cars, the next-gen car is like an air gap. So you can't actually, you push with air with the next gens, whereas the Xfinity cars, they like you just pushing the snot out of each other. You can get right to them and just shove them right up to them. I think that's going to provide better moving as far as gaining distance. The whole actually pushing the guy in front of you compared to the air pushing them.
Is that because of the way the back of the Xfinity kind of rises up, where the Cup cars are stuck to the ground?
Correct.
The back end, that's what it is? Okay.
Correct. The back of the Xfinity car is up higher. It's making a bigger wake in the air. It's letting the back car suck up to it be easier. Whereas the Cup cars have that little tiny rear spoiler. They kind of just cut through the air.
Yep.
And then the Xfinity cars, the bumpers just line up so much better. So you get a Mustang pushing something, it can push anything. It's because it's got a big flat nose on the front of it.
Yep.
You notice there's not any Toyota Supras out there because they don't push very good. Is my guess. Oh, nope, side news of a Toyota.
I'm going to say there's at least one Toyota out.
Not many. You don't see as many on the restrictor plates.
So you got Vinny Tybee is running, looks like Vinny Tybee is running a Supra.
So I see two of them in my screen.
Yeah.
Sider in the subway car, and then that car at the back of the.
That's it. That's
So
it. Those are the ones.
We're showing the trucks on the upper screen there. A lot of dicing around on the trucks already. There are 2 lines with Turkle leading the way here.
And the trucks are where a lot of the new people are, correct? Yes.
2 of the new drivers, one's an Xfinity driver.
Gotcha.
So you see, McKinney actually jumped up there with a Cup car. He's pushing that Ramsdale on the top lane.
He sure is. I was going to say he's 7th overall now.
He's separated himself from the other Xfinity cars. Which again, I'm not sure the Cup guys would like that, having an oddball in the middle.
Josh isn't notorious for causing too many issues, so as long as he's running well,
I guess I'm looking at more the different shape of the body, where you push it, can you not? Oh, they're in the sucker hole now.
Yeah, I think that probably answered what they're going to do.
But that's Cam Barnes pushing the top lane now. Pushing the next gen on the top lane. He's pushing him. He's attached.
Yeah, he's on Tyler Rush's back bumper there, and then Bo Ross is right behind him. So interesting mix. I mean, as you said, they're two different type cars. In a super speedway like this, you would think it would have a different feel or a different push to it, but they seem to be making it work.
They shuffled the 11 car to the middle, and he's going straight to the back.
Yeah, he needs to find a hole and get in it. Keekers is all over the place.
Keekers to the bottom.
And they've got quite a gap. I mean, you don't even, like I said, I figured this would happen. You don't even see the trucks. Like, you just saw the shot down the backstretch in that small window, and you don't even, I mean, they're not even in view. Harold, you gonna put the track back up real quick, or a little, you know what I'm talking about, I hope.
Track map?
Yeah, track map. Like, boots, yeah, boots, track map. There we go.
There it is, bottom left, bottom right.
Yep.
They're going into 3, and the leader's at the start-finish line.
That's incredible.
Oh, man, somebody went way low. They almost wrecked at the start-finish line.
Yeah, now this, that might be, and there's a good view right there, Andy, if you look to the Camaro on the left, that little, whatever those, I call them like shark fins underneath the car. And then you look over here to the right, and there's nothing there. It's just a wide open gap. Now, let me ask you this, Andy, because you're familiar more than probably I am. When an Xfinity gets up under there, is it like pushing like a wave underneath the car too? Is that why you get the lifting that you get sometimes, and the back end disappears?
So, when that back end sucks up right behind another Xfinity car, the rear end can actually come down some.
Okay.
Because it's gonna push the air over the second car, and it's gonna suck the whole car to the racetrack more.
Gotcha. Okay.
Guys are doing pretty darn good here, making laps without taking each other out. Patience is a big key element here at any super speedway. One guy makes a mistake, the whole pack pays the price.
Hurry up and wait, Harold. Hurry up, get to the front, and then sit and wait.
Unless Pat's pushing.
Oh, let's hurry up and get to the front. Just keep pushing. Apparently,
Keep pushing.
Yeah. He says I'll never let him live it down because I won't. So me, Andy, and Pat O'Brien were in the Talladega. Was it Talladega or was it Daytona? I can't remember.
Talladega. Let me jump back to the trucks here. They're still side by side.
And we were at Talladega. We were in it was a payout race, and the three of us had a huge gap. And I mean it was a
length to the back straightaway.
Huge gap. Yeah, they were nowhere near us. And basically Pat pushed Andy, and Andy hit me sideways and around.
It looked like
went.
Brian Vickers crashing Jr. and
it was not good.
Junior Jimmy Johnson on the back straightaway.
You don't push the pusher. That's a big no.
Well, and those are ARCA cars. Those things don't even line up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the back end goes one way, the front end goes the other way. They don't even match.
They crab.
Well,
Yeah, they're what they used to call those things, twisted sisters, right?
yeah, because they would dog track. The rear end would hang a foot to the right, and the nose is on the ground. And those things are weird. Those things are wild. I love them things too.
I was watching ARCA last night at the Milwaukee Mile, and those back ends, when they went down that front stretch, you're just like, what on earth did they set them up like that? But it seems to work well.
Like, they got the spoiler over there in the air to make more downforce.
Yeah.
That's when and then when they went to the COTs, you saw them doing dents in the right side to flare the rear quarter
Flare
panel
it out. Yep.
on the new cars.
Whoa, pushed out.
Yeah, he got a little loose.
Yep.
He's gonna pay the price for that too and go all the way to the back.
I was going to ask this question: if the guys that are up on the high line and the trucks got down with the other guys, would they gain any speed at all, or if they're just done? Like, there's no way they're going to be able to maintain.
They might go a little
rate.
faster. You may see them crack off for 51. Like you're saying, the Turtles fast laps at 51 too. You may see them get down to that, run about 190, 195 down the back straightaway. But you're not going to touch them Cup cars doing 205, 208
True.
down the back straightaway.
Yeah.
Because it only takes 2 or 3 cars to do 205 in them things.
Yeah, Sir Kremet just knocked off a 58.808.
And he's leading.
And he's leading. Yeah.
He's the slow car.
Right.
The 3rd or 4th car in line is going to be the fast car in line.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. Actually, Bo Ross back in 7th is running a 50.740. So.
Mm-hmm.
His best is a 50.3.
Yep.
Garrett Seidner with a 50 flat. Josh McKinney in 10th with a 49.9.
Yeah.
So a 49.9. Because he's getting that's probably the run they made when they caught the back of the Cup cars.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So Adam Flieger is our race controller. He's going to have to keep an eye on passes made below the double yellow line. It is out of bounds for NASCAR and for split decision racing. Do not pass underneath that double yellow line.
I feel his pain because they're in 2 different packs right now.
Yeah, that's a lot to watch.
Mm-hmm.
He better be watching the broadcast, I guess.
Yeah.
That'll be work.
I'm
That'll
sure
work.
he's helping. He's getting it wherever he can. So
We got cars coming to pit road, sounds like.
so we're going to pit lane. The leader still the number 97 is Sir Kremet in his Pokemon car.
Man, these truck guys on the backstretch are dicey.
Yeah, I understand the concept, but I mean, these guys are all over the place in these trucks.
The trucks are hammered down for the most part. So looks like the Cup cars now are starting to line up to get down the pit lane. They were saying that the run is supposed to be almost 30 laps for the Cups and somewhere between 26 and 29 for the trucks.
They're not even close though.
Yeah, as I said, I don't know why they're all lining up. Maybe they just want to get away by being single
They
file.
could be just worried about riding for a while right now. They got the jitters out. They had their fun racing. Now because they're all lining up down there.
Yeah, Nathan
So the new-
Manwaring is all the way
Okay.
back in the last spot and in the 30th position.
The other thing, Harold, you might be seeing is if you look at the back of my camera with the trucks,
Yeah.
the Cup cars are in their rearview mirror.
Yeah.
And the trucks are not in the line, and the Cup guys are lining
Oh,
up.
they're gonna have a hard time. Yeah,
That
they're
could be
gonna have a
another
hard
thing where
time
they're
getting
anticipating is they're going to have to thread the
Get
way
lined up
in
waiting for
between
these guys.
to get in between the trucks as they catch up to them.
Yeah, and the bad part is the trucks are all over the place. Like there's literally
they're
no
3
open
wide.
holes. Yeah.
People
Cars
are
to pit
coming down
road.
pit lane. Coming down together. Here he goes. So Andy, you got pit lane and you got the main box up top with the 97 leading away.
Wow.
Oh, wrong one.
Tragedy playing out. Tyler Turtle rushed in there.
Pit before you deal with them, right?
Yeah, I mean they brought the new guy Cam Barnes with them and Garrett Seidner in the Xfinity. So
You got to come in with your friends because you don't want to be out there by yourself. That will be a bad day at all. So it was like Dylan Clark down there as well. A lot of
There's a bunch
drivers
more
coming
coming?
out. So now remember, the guys, so as we see the leaders are coming down now, they don't want to be left out there. It looks like Bossa Wheeler has inherited the lead now. But the idea, guys, is they're trying to probably set this thing up where they don't have to pit until the stage break, which is going to be at 55 to go in about 20 minutes. Or
They also may have not wanted to deal with those trucks.
that too.
well, I'd certainly break it up. But these Xfinity guys, they don't care. They're gonna blow right through the trucks.
Right there on the high side, all the way around, looks like. And there's
Looks
Nate
like the trucks got in
Manwaring.
line. Yeah, the trucks got smart, got in line.
But Nathan Manwaring He is
Second
going
group
to be a lap down here. He's right in front of Turkle, as this is Boston Wheeler looking to lap the number 56.
That second group of Cup cars and everybody else is now rolling out. Their tiny horse leading them.
Oh man,
They're not even close to lined up. Six cars on the back straightaway, not even close to lined up.
There's some gap space, that's for sure. Oh, 3 wide going into that turn. Kickers all over the bumper of Wheeler.
I'm going to change that camera there. It looks like you're on chopper or blimp. There we go.
I kind of like that view for a moment, just because it gave a better idea.
You saw what was going on, but I thought you wanted to see a 3-wide battle there. But that's cool, looking good there. Got a lot of cars, a lot of strategies that just started taking place. Matthew Boston Wheeler and the top 5 Xfinity or top 4 Xfinity Series drivers together, and that's Nate Manwaring, who's down a lap in the 56. And Nate Manwaring is the one who sponsored tonight's event for the You Ain't Nate 90.
Nate's riding around with them trucks at the back.
Well,
none of the trucks
Nate's
have
right
pitted
behind
yet.
the 43 now. He's in the pack of the drivers right here. Yeah, he's a lap down, but he's right there. Great thing about the way this league is set up is that you can be a lap down at the stage break and they'll wave you around. Looks like Ethan Michaels is disconnected. Not sure. I didn't see him as a driver. He could have been a spotter.
Somebody sounded like they might have got a black flag on that pit stop.
Jeffrey
Oh, that's
Ramsdale, possibly.
You're listening in, I forgot.
Like
Correct.
Jeffrey Ramsdale. Looks like
he's currently 7th.
Jeffrey Ramsdale is the 15th right now. We'll see if I can pull in on him. He's right there is a 7. That's the Exalta car. He has a black flag, which means he's coming down again.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Was he too fast? What was it? Does it say why?
I just see the black flag. We'd have to go look.
The long trip down pit road by yourself.
I said that was good. Good that he's back. You know, is early before the stage break, so he can get back on. And then he missed the pit, so he's being held in the pit. That would be speeding, right?
It's only 15 seconds, so probably speeding on entry or speeding on exit. All right, back to the front.
So you're on Ryan Tiny Horse, and I got Matthew Boston Wheeler on the top. Boston Wheeler leading the way. That the Xfinity guys have not come down yet. They're at 23 laps with about 15 minutes to go in the stage.
Same thing with the trucks. They're also still out there, and none of them have come down as well.
23 laps. You said they can go like 26?
Trucks can go
26 to 29. Yep,
29, yeah.
Trucks are anytime. Oh, 29.
Xfinity and trucks are pretty equal. They're 26 to 29,
15
27.
minutes, so they can't make it to the stage break at 15 minutes.
No.
Because you're just under a minute a lap.
Yep. Yep, they can't make it to the nope. And I think that's why you saw the Cup guys go. They knew they couldn't make it to the stage break.
They just split
the stage in half.
You got Dylan Clark down a lap now too.
It'd be interesting to see how everything shakes out.
Garrett Sider pitted with these Cup guys, and Cam Barnes.
Yep.
Yeah, Cam Barnes has been
they're in this
quick.
pack. Yeah, Cam Barnes is 4th in this pack.
Yep.
And Seidner's at the back of this front pack. So they've kind of chosen to just hang out with the fast guys, with the big dogs.
So Dylan Clark is now mixed up with these guys here in the front here, the number 34.
Right, he should be at the tail of this pack, right in front of Gitchell.
Now I'm looking at the 34. He's in the group he's behind the 43, the Xfinity leaders.
Right,
the top four.
right.
No, right there.
No, he's right here.
Top screen.
In the bottom screen.
The
Dylan Clark.
34?
Right there. Oh no, he is back there. Okay.
And he's
Who am I
behind the
looking at?
43. I don't know.
Who am I looking at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mobile One car.
The Mobile
That's
One is
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Oh, it's Gibbs. Okay, I'm looking at Gibbs. My fault.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
And they were like, wait, that's
My
just Gibbs.
fault.
That's the 93.
It's
Mr.
red,
Gibbs.
white, and blue.
Okay. Well. Yeah, well, that's the Dylan's not in the red, white, and blue car today. He's in a gray American Airlines 34, not in the one to go studios car.
Trucks are coming to pit road.
Truck's coming down. We'll be about ready at 24 laps.
So a little
in.
short from what we were told, but that's understandable. I mean, you know.
Definitely do not want to run out of fuel here at Talladega. It will take you forever to get back around. And you will lose many a lap for miscalculating the fuel.
Had an F-150 going out of gas today. Sounds like the leaders are going to be pitting this time.
Wow.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, so coming out of that line there, the commitment
was Joel
goes out until
Brewer.
the back. Yeah, that's Chip Kelly.
Word on pit road is that the leaders are coming this time.
So, Chip Kelly, put that beer down and drive that thing.
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you got to refresh yourself, Harold. You don't want to get dehydrated.
Use a straw.
Get a cup holder.
Well,
No,
they did turn
they
down the pit
did
road.
not. They stayed there.
Psych.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they still have two. I mean, technically two more on the window, so they're good. You see Kevin Garoni and a few others coming out of there as well.
He didn't look like he had much help down there, Mr. Garoni, that is. And then the cup guys at the front are mixing it up again. Coming to a stage break. Kind of makes sense, I guess.
Good
And we'll
time,
get those
to
points.
test that 2 points, but I think a good time to test to see what might be doable later in the race. And
who can push? Who's good at pushing and who's not good at pushing? And right now we got an Xfinity car pushing Susie. We got Cam Brewer pushing Susie on the top lane.
You know, I have raced with these guys for their Daytona 500, and I think Ken, you were watching me, and I was in the back, I was at the front, I was in the middle, and what I was doing was testing to see where I needed to be at the end of the race with who.
Which sadly, you made the right move until the very end.
Well, that was Talladega, but the Daytona 500 I actually won. But yes, the Talladega, the last lap, I was helped off the racing surface.
No, dump. Dump's the word you're looking for.
I had a little bit of help.
So they are, I don't know, maybe they are trying to push
To the stage break?
to the stage. There's no way they can do it.
That's 10 minutes. That's
I know,
another
but
10 laps.
9 laps. That's 11, 12 laps.
They need to come back in because they're at 29 now.
I'm hearing screaming two laps is what they got.
Makes you wonder if they don't push it too far.
Makes you wonder if they're lying.
Well, that's true too.
Just coming over the radio, hey, I got 2 laps.
You could pinch somebody really good because they could probably lose 2 laps. They run out of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on where they run out, right?
No.
Yeah.
Depends on how long the tow truck driver takes.
All right, that's true too. Well, that'll be a week.
Basically, yeah.
At this place, yeah.
Week and a half, somewhere in that direction.
Now they're still rolling.
Now there you go. They say they still got another lap, but that's 31 laps. That's a lot more than they were telling me.
Now, here's the next question. Splash and go?
Oh, because of the midpoint?
Flash and go to try to win the stage?
That's good question.
Possibility.
The Johnson's in the front stretch and the Boston Wheelers on the back stretch?
Yeah, that's a gap, but I don't know if is it enough?
But it's a long pit road, so I'm not sure either. I think we want to see it right here. Here they come.
They come. Yep, diving off.
Here they all come.
Oh, man.
A lot of smoke.
Locking them up.
That puts Gibbs into the lead.
Yeah.
And he's pushing that number 7, who's a lap down. Right behind him is Mr. Susi.
Best place to stay right there, isn't it?
Cam Barnes in that 8 in the lead pack on the outside line.
Yeah,
I think Cam's going to have a shot at winning it.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's a new driver.
Got to play it safe. Got to be there at the end. You know, we have seen some of our drivers, some of our favorite drivers, late lap issues.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So that 93, you know, he's in that red, white, and blue livery today. And there comes Tiny Horse down the bottom there with his buddy Krimet.
I like the mobile one. It's a great scheme.
They're catching the group of cars here.
Ramsdale drops down low.
They're all trying to get to the bottom, I think.
I don't know how that's going to be seen. I mean, Johnson's trying to do something. Ramsdale's a lap down. Not so sure that Jeff doesn't, go for a ride. He's right on him, that's for sure. And you're right, there's a pack in
they
front
catch
of him.
it.
Well, there goes Keekers. Somehow he got caught back. He didn't have the same pits. Let's see what we got here. Keekers did.
Trucks. Lots of them.
And he was in the
that must be this group here.
He was in the box for a long, long time.
So Ramsdale and company take the high line around the trucks. 38 pushing the back of the 7. Bo Ross up there in the 3rd spot. Nice to see Bo up in the top there.
It is. I like seeing pull a win off. That'd be good.
Truck leader still Richard Crane. Leading the short pack of trucks down the back straightaway.
That number 8 at Cam Barnes that you see on your screen there, just off screen now. The leader of the Xfinity Series with Garrett Seidner also in this mix.
5 minutes left in the stage. You guys are going to start mixing it up. You see Garoni just went from the back to the front of this lead group of trucks. With a good push from the 61 of DJ Trout.
The normal players are right there together.
Johnson, Krimet, and Bo Ross leading the high side with Tyler Turtle Rush. Garrett Seidner or Gitchell to the high side. Number 7 dragging them guys back on that bottom line. As there goes Johnson and his 3-man group down to the bottom lane.
Nice to have friends in your mirror.
Yeah.
Not just friends on the racetrack, but like actual teammates.
But you can see him catching those trucks in front of him. In a hurry, I might add. They're going to go into this turn hot.
There it is, the call for 5 minutes till stage break.
Coming off the turn, Brian Tiny Horse takes them out and around wide enough so if any truck loses his mind, they're out of the way. Whoa, is that Bo? Bo dropping down, trying to take some people with him.
Didn't see anybody go with him there. Yeah, it's now Gibbs and Susi going with him. Ramsdale went with the high side with Krimet and Johnson. They need to get organized down on that bottom line or they're going to catch up to Tiny Horse.
That's it. Now you see the last bit of them going past the trucks with Cam Barnes. Now Seidner's gotten around Barnes and McKinney.
Seidner made a good move.
Too. Yeah.
Seidner made a good move. He's still with the Cup cars, and then Cam, you see him riding with this small group of 3 right behind the Cup cars, just outside.
He's within the draft, though. He's 0.8 seconds behind Seidner, so he's not outside the draft.
Gitchell around Seidner on the high side by himself. I think that's gonna hurt his chance.
Susie went up. Gibbs went up. We'll get you
Making
grab
that
the back of
push.
him.
That might have been orchestrated.
Some trucks up here a little bit more. That 3 car looked like 3 or 4 wide trying there. They all settle back down to 2 lanes.
Yeah, it's man, the trucks are it's just tough. I mean, they're out there on their own, so they've got to run their own race. They can't worry about what's happening in Xfinity. Can't worry about what's happening in Cup. They just got to run their race and when they're tight.
Watch for them guys coming.
Whoa, a little bit of a bump there. Gibbs by Susie. He's able to grab it back, but that was
on the apron.
Bo is all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but he just down twice underneath.
He may have got a bump.
Yeah, he might have had a little help.
A bad bump, that'll do it. But yeah,
Or he
good.
Or he de-wedged the car by hitting the apron, and could have just done that.
Coming off the turn.
Well, no, in the tri-oval.
Oh, the tri-oval, okay.
There is quite a bit of banking there.
Very. And if you don't hit it right, you can actually slide up into the next lane if you're not careful.
This is quite a gaggle here.
All the trucks are back together.
Trucks together. Cup cars all together. 2 lanes.
Joel Brewer making a move. Oh, they're 5 wide. 3 wide, whatever the hell.
There's just a lot of cars there.
Cars
Well,
everywhere.
there was 2 on the apron, and
So Justin Gibbs is leading here as Johnson and Susie in pursuit.
Joel Brewer had a run and got blocked by the 15 of Joe Turkel.
So Tiny Horse all over the back of the 93 of Justin Gibbs in the front here. 93, now 38 now. He took this off to the high side, took that entry into the corner, and man, he shot like a rocket with some help from behind.
He sure did.
Crane and Torkel looked to the high side for a second. They laid back to get a run, it looks like.
Now, are all the trucks together right now? Not sure who's on that outside. I know he's at least a couple laps down, it looks like. That's Xavier Moore on there on the outside, I believe.
Hannigan with a look, trying to create an outside lane.
Gitchell catches a little bit of the apron, and stacks up the back, the bottom hit here. Ramsdale and Sider high. 38.97 and the 77 of Bo Ross trying to extend out their lead as we're just under 45 seconds left in the stage.
Richard Crane and Joe Turkel trying again.
Crash, is it a crash there with Gitchell?
Where the truck's gonna go?
Are they gonna bring the caution out?
Where the truck's gonna go?
Keep watching the trucks, you'll find out.
20 seconds left. Gitchell had hit the apron, and then he was squirrely came back down into traffic.
Oh, in the grass.
He's still down there.
So Johnson, grit. So Johnson, Gibbs now. Gibbs got a little bit of help on the outside with the 81 and the 27. Down low's Tiny Horse and his group. Gibbs down to the bottom to shut the door on the inside line. Caution is out, so they're going to have to sit there. It is the stage break. They're going to
Crane got the trucks,
and so the timing is scoring go by that last the line that they crossed. So it should be Gibbs, Susie, Rush, Johnson, and Kremet for the Cups.
And I think he's right. I think Crane got Garoni just before the yellow came out, or they were side by side. That one's going to be a tougher one to call as to who actually got it. And then Xfinity was Cam Barnes. So you had Xfinity, Cam Barnes, Garrett Seidner, Josh McKinney, and Corey Harridges.
All right, so with all that cool stuff going on, let's go through some things that we have not yet got to. We have our points going on, Cup Series. Justin Gibbs leading the way with Dylan Clark, Gortman, Smith, and Susie. Gortman is not here tonight. So the other 4 of that top 5 here, Ryan Johnson's in the 6th spot. And definitely all 5 of those guys we've been talking about heavily tonight. And we got the Xfinity Series. There's Seidner, Herrigs, Manwaring, Kopp, and Wheeler. I believe they're all here tonight. And Seidner continuing to dominate the Xfinity class. Last is our Truck Series. Joe Turkel, DJ Trout, Kevin Garrone, Ethan Michaels, and Doug Wasaki. I don't think I see Doug here tonight.
I didn't see his name.
DJ Trout, Turkel's here, Garrone's here.
It's showing that he was here, Harold, but he went out quick.
Ah, possible, yeah.
So.
Looks like Vinny Tybee has been issued an EOL penalty. Not sure what that is, but that was given by Race Control.
And there you just see crashing into the pit wall.
Yes. So a lot of everybody on pit
Turtle
lane.
rush to hit the pit wall.
Andy W said he won 2 500s, huh? Okay. Man.
Yeah, he won one that was rain shortened and one that was not.
Ah. So Susie comes off pit lane, and then we have our power rankings. So Justin Gibbs, Dylan Clark, Gortman, but Gibbs the hot hand, Sider definitely the hot hand, so is Turkles. So Ken, those are guys that you watch week in and week out, all on the top side of each of those.
Yeah, I still think I think Matthew Wheeler's going to make another jump, and Kevin Garrone's been running really well lately. Pork Chop won not too long ago. I mean, I don't know, those three in all of those sets, they're great drivers, are having good years. It's just Matthew Wheeler I could see coming on in the end, but this Cam Barnes guy, just first time out, he's leading everything. So
yep. Missing out of the Cup Series is Tiny Horse, who's won in the last few races. So I think
I don't know what that's all about, but we'll see.
Not giving the man his props. I don't know.
He wasn't confident last week when we finished talking to him about what he was going to do today, and that's only because we all know Talladega is. Yeah, I mean, you flip a coin, folks.
Flip a Sasquatch coin?
Yep.
Yeah, that actually flips quite well.
It does. It makes a lot of noise.
Sure does.
When you drop it.
When it's bouncing in the front stretch at Charlotte.
Ask our Fox Booth associate, and he'll tell you all about it.
Mr. Boyer.
Yep. I'll say this: very down to earth, very human guy. I liked him a lot. So glad I got to meet him.
Told Chris that we were trying to get the One to Goose Studios crew together again. Try to maybe do a different race this season instead of just Dover. Not sure.
I'm up.
I think Dunn would like to do the Pocono.
I mean, I'm up for that too.
Not much to see in Pocono, but Pocono would be cool.
Well, if you're down in the pits, it doesn't really matter, Andy. Trust me.
This is true.
You ain't paying attention to nothing but what else. Everything is going on right there in front of you.
There was a lot of stuff going on pit lane, and it was a great place to be. All about enjoying racing from the vantage point.
And if I got a pit pass to walk around, I'm going to walk around.
You're shooting for better quality passes this year, aren't you, Harold?
We'll see. The ones we got were pretty much the top tier, but we're trying to do is I talked to Chris a little bit after our broadcast and said, hey man, next time I got we need to make sure we're scheduled with you.
Yeah.
So we're coming, because he said that if he knew we were there, he would have made sure his PR person had given him more time with us.
He did give us a lot of time, though. I'm grateful for what he did, and it was good talking to him. Really enjoyed it. I'm just hoping that we can get Katie in there so she can get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Because you got to bring out the big guns, and Katie's the big gun.
Big guns.
So, yeah.
She needs the tire carrier needs to teach her how to carry.
I know that's right. She needs to learn it all. Jack man, all of that.
I want to see her. I want to see her try to raise the jack. Her and her
You know
100
what?
pound
She would
body.
find a way. She'd find a way, knowing her. I don't know what she'd do, but she'd find a way. That kid's she's one of a kind, that's for sure. All right. Well, what do we got for the second half, Andy?
It's just gonna be more wild.
Yep. So, yep. We're in the stage break. Just want to make sure I get the sponsor up here. There you go. Back Row Esports sponsoring the stage break. Have not gotten anything from them about who got the points, and they quit laughing at me.
Why? It's so easy. The Backspeed Sport Pro Rows East.
That's right. The Back Pro Row. Yeah, exactly.
The Backspeed Spell Ropo Row, sponsored by.
Hey, Back Row Esports. There we go. How about that?
I think sponsor is Hairless Turtles. That's right, Hairless Turtles.
I'm still saying I need the number 38 special at Taco Bell. I want the Tiny Horse tacos.
Well, that ain't working. So we've tried that. We tried food sponsors. We even talked to some guy named Brian, but did we get it?
Brian.
No, we didn't.
No.
No, we didn't. I would have been more than happy to talk about tomorrow's specials.
Yep.
Brian's going through something right now.
Is he?
It is one of his beloved puppy dogs.
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
did see that one of his dogs was either did he put down or did he just
I'm
old
not
age?
sure. He just passed on.
Passed on. There you go. He said something over the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, that's a shame. Sorry about that.
When we talk about sponsors, though, I have to give a shout out to Wendigo Studios sponsor the Sim Coaches P1 Pro pedals. Andy, you were talking a little bit about those earlier.
Those things are great. I'm shocked how much force you have to put in that brake pedal to get the car to stop, but it's much more. It's much more realistic.
Yeah, it feels like the car.
I on my pedal, I just mash my pedal to the floor and hope it stops.
Nice.
Yes.
Those I really got to mash to the floor and hope it stops.
Now, is that for any type of car you're driving?
Well, I only got to drive the one, but
Gotcha.
it definitely
It was the
it
BMW
gives you that feel.
GT4, wasn't it?
Oh, that's what you were
The
driving.
GT3.
It was a GT.
It's an M4 GT3.
That's right.
There you go.
It's the Grand Touring Daytona car. Correct.
Yeah, correct. It gives you that more feel of a real hydraulic brake pedal.
Well, because they are hydraulic pedals.
True.
It actually has a
That's
master.
the reason it feels like
It has a master
I'm
cylinder and.
just trying to explain it for the viewers.
Yep.
it's okay, yeah.
It has that progressive resistance. We're getting ready to go back green
Progressive
here.
resistance.
So, Gibbs on the inside, Susi on the outside, helpers all the way back 5 deep.
Trucks are up in the mix right now.
Yeah, I don't know how long they'll stay in that mix, but they're
the
there.
Exalta car
Probably
takes the
not long.
run.
Oh, wow. Exalta car. And we never see those.
But to me, though,
Oh.
I'm so leery of that because I'm so worried about
Uh-oh.
Daytona Super Speedway that I'm going to get run over because you take out 8 car lengths like that, the guys behind you are going to have a better run when they get
Is
to
Gibbs going to get in trouble for that?
you. Why?
Gibbs went up to the top lane before the start-finish line.
Oh,
Did he?
It was very close. I don't know if that's a rule here or not.
I'm not sure what their rules are on that, and that's up to Adam to take care of. So here we go. So on to the last 45 minutes of the race here. They're going to have to split this up as well as they did earlier. So when they go down, they're going to have to get their final pit stops together and get back out on the racetrack and hope no yellow, which we get so far. We've gone green flag from cover to cover except for the stage break, which is unusual for super speedway racing.
Sure is.
That just means the big one's going to be really big.
The really big and big.
Well, depending on, though, I mean, if they spread out like they did before, they may be in smaller packs when the big one comes around, and it might be like a medium one.
So number 97 has gone around that high side. Gitchell with Tiny Horse.
Well, they're still deliberating. They're deliberating the restart still via voice chat.
Ah, they're discussing, huh?
Not a lot of talking. Not a lot of talking in Facebook tonight.
I know. Our people are watching. It's 23 viewers, and we giving them 2 cameras. There's a lot of action to watch.
There's a lot to go. There's a lot going on.
Like,
You can hear it in our voice.
What's that?
And some,
You can hear it in us. We're talking over each other because there's just so much going on. The Xfinity cars are getting passed by trucks right now.
yeah, this is quite a jumbled mess right there.
Guys are just driving away.
And so we got Krimet leading the way with a Tiny Horse behind him and Mr. Gitchell. Single file the first 6.
And then you got Garrett Seidner, looks like leading the... No, Cam Barnes still
No,
leading.
Cam Barnes.
He must be in that front group.
He's
behind
connected.
Dylan Clark, right behind Dylan
Yeah.
Clark.
Yeah.
I saw
He's sitting in
Susie
10th.
blinking in and out.
And then Chris
That's
Finnegan
just-
leading the trucks.
That was just you blinking, period, Harold.
So just to clarify, Ethan Michaels
Yes.
joined and was not able to take the grid. Taco Gortman, same thing, and Douglas Wasaki. All 3 of those drivers did not take the grid, but they were here. So I'm not sure how that works with their points.
Are they experiencing like 17 million feet of snow in Buffalo?
I'm not sure. Douglas Wasaki's actually showing up that he actually took what was it, so 20 laps or so, or 21 laps. So Douglas Wasaki did take the green.
Yeah, he took some laps. Yes, yes.
21 laps. So
Kathy Joe was eating tacos and Sonia is just chilling. Well, somebody's got to just chill. Might as well be her.
so the
Are they Tiny Horse tacos?
so the trucks
Probably.
are 2 laps down. Vinny Tybee is a lap down to the Xfinity Series. Everyone else all the way through 18th on the lead lap. 4
Yeah, I don't know if
feet
that's
and
gonna
counting,
last long.
Kathy Joe. Wow.
Is that what she
It's CJ.
has? Kathy Joe, is that what you have there in the Finger Lakes, or is that what Buffalo is?
That's CJ.
Yes, CJ's
Kathy
Kathy
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, okay.
It'll be all right.
Yep, we got it.
I'm getting it now. I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
it.
know.
Yeah,
Kathy
you're
Joe.
on it now.
That's our upstate New Yorker.
Okay.
Yep.
She's at Buffalo, so
They moved your Bills football game
Yeah,
this week
to Detroit.
to Detroit. Yeah.
You know what? What I would have done is let the snow pile up to the 6 feet that they're calling for, and then see if you can see the receivers who are 5'7" and 5'9". Like, don't even clear the snow off the field. Like, I want to see how many
Old
guys
school.
can't see over top of it, right?
Yeah.
Old school football. Let them play.
Exactly.
Wow. So Sonya gets every Friday off for the rest of the year. That
There you
must
go.
be nice.
I know what that's like, Sonia. I have every Friday and Saturday off. I know what that's like.
So
Must be nice. I work every Friday
I
and
tell you what,
Saturday.
the Chicago, when Chicago had the whiteout, they actually put the snow plows on the lines, and that's it. And the rest of the
that's
field is
crazy.
white.
Gosh. Come on, Harold. Let's
Yeah.
get with today's terminology, okay? It was a diversified-looking field,
It was
okay?
it was a
It was
it wasn't very
diversified
diversified. It was completely snow covered.
Well,
3 wide. The trucks
the
are 3
trucks are
wide.
going 3 wide. Everybody else is single all the way back. It's like a big conga line led by Krimet.
well, let
I
the
just-
trucks play out.
Thanks. I just pictured Kermit the Frog doing the conga line. Thank you for that visualization.
Kermit's not here. He's
I know, but
Kremit's
you said
the
it. That's what I thought of.
Purple Krimet. He's the purple frog. Krimet.
Oh, okay. Now I'm picturing a purple frog doing a conga
Yeah,
line.
Andy's done. Andy's done. You just blown his mind. Somewhere over there is just
Is they-
bladder.
so he wasn't
hold on,
here
hold
for
on,
the
hold
frogs.
on.
It's for lovers.
Hold
that
on.
they had.
So there's a purple Kermit doing the conga line in front of a tiny horse.
exactly
That's correct.
followed
That's
by
correct.
followed by a 3D printed car.
Yep.
Get your
3D
Then a
printed
turtle's
car.
behind him. There's a turtle behind him, Tyler Turtle Rush.
And then a guy from Exalta.
I'm gonna stick to the trucks that are 2x2 at the bottom of the screen.
There you go. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. Yeah.
And Bo Ross moving back up in here with Dylan Clark being pushed by three Xfinity cars on the high side.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dylan Clark's working as well as he is, but man, he is coming up there on the outside.
He's all his help is Xfinity all the way back to Wheeler.
That's what I'm saying.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Now, if it works, you keep on riding that pony. But
I mean, look where Fonseca and Bo Ross are. They're back in the middle of that mess too.
But now Dylan Clark was promoted halfway through the season last season, so a lot of the Xfinity guys are his buddies.
Yeah, he knows them well.
Yeah.
Well, they might not be buddies.
Well, they're friends,
If
helpers.
you got promoted, that means he was winning.
Whoa, there goes the 12 underneath, pushes the 34 high.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta move. That's Corey Harridge's. He's gonna bring a few of his friends with him. Matthew, I got pulled over by the cops, and Boston Wheeler.
Today's Nathan Manwaring, you ain't Nate 90 presenter in there in that mix.
That's right.
If you get a guy in front of you that ain't going forward and you're pushing the bejesus out of him, you go around him. Turn left, go around him.
I hate when the bejesus falls out of cars. It makes just tough. Heekers has rolled into the top 10. How about that?
He's leading Xfinity right now.
I don't want to say anything more because I always jinx him. So go Bo Ross. There we go.
Wow.
Well, Bo's okay. He can handle it, but man.
Up, truck in the way, down on the low side. 18 slides up,
That's
gives help. Ooh.
Yep, that's Xavier Moore.
And he comes back down and scared the heck out of Gitchell.
He probably scared the heck out of himself, I would imagine.
Speaking of Bo Ross, did we get an update about last weekend?
The turkey, I think they won. He hit somebody with a chair for the first time. He's very happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe, you know what? I don't know if they posted or not.
Richard Crane's in the lead.
I'll do some research while y'all talk.
Oh, man. The 44 just got loose on the top. He's going to get shuffled. Richard Crane. Oh, man, more contact.
Trucks all over the place, it looks like, down there. Where the Xfinity and the Cup cars seem to be happy single file until back to about the 9th spot.
Thought Joel Brewer was going in the fence. Him and Turco got together. They're going into turn 1.
Tiny Horse all over the back deck of the 97 with Gitchell pushing as well. The 27, a little bit of a gap back to him and Susie. Bo Ross, Justin Gibbs, and Jeffrey Ramsdale. 35 minutes left of racing tonight in the You Ain't Nate 90.
He ain't Nate.
He ain't Nate, that's right.
Only Nate is Nate.
That's right.
And he's not even sure sometimes.
Yeah.
Big wreck.
Oh, trucks
Big wreck,
around.
but it's all blurry.
Finnegan and the 44.
Blown up truck, that's for sure. It probably won't bring
Joel
the caution
Brewer.
out because they're off the racing groove and only the 2 cars were involved.
Chip let go of the beer.
38 looking at that outside, decided to
3
stay
cars
tucked behind the 97. So Joel Brewer on pit lane, blown engine. He's going to be towed for. No, it'll take him a while.
No yellow because it was only 2 cars. Is what I'm hearing.
Yep. This is This is not iRacing flags. So the flags are turned off. Is all by the race controller. And they look for a pile up before they throw cautions here. So we try not to get those things. Races continue to progress. 34 and a half minutes remaining.
I'm still looking.
I don't know if we can get a replay on that wreck, Harold.
You can.
Oh, okay. Well, you want me to go look for it? I can go look
you
for
go
it.
look for it, and I'll put us there, and you can tell me when you're ready. Brewer and Finnegan, right? And lap 55 is what I'm showing. It looks like Courtney Miracle was in that as well.
It's hard to find information about that. I'm gonna have to get Bo to
All right.
tell us. All right, what you got?
You good?
It's a lap before, it looks like.
Are you ready?
I got it rolling, yep.
All right. So, replay in the bottom left there for showing you what the truck's little bit of an idiot shoe between Brewer, Finnegan, and Miracle.
About a half a lap. I think it was going into turn 1.
Keep an eye on that bottom left for the replay we're showing. As we got the top is the leaders of the race currently with 33 left to go.
You, the Sasquatch.
Not yet, till I know who did what to how.
Who did what?
Who done did what?
Ooh, that's a nice slice all coming off the bottom.
Wow. Look like they just tried to get
Who do we got there?
Looked like the bottom car came off the apron. It looked like to
It's
me.
Finnegan and Joel Brewer.
It looked like Finnegan came off that low line. Back it up
You
a
know
little bit
what?
and show it.
You know what? Send the Sasquatch, because I know he's been dying to actually have one for him. Well, he's not out yet, right? He's not out yet.
He's in.
He's done,
4 laps down, so he's.
All right, send him across. To my buddy, who has been begging for something like this to happen, Joel Brewer, a.k.a. Chip Kelly, congratulations. You just got the Sasquatch Award brought on by Mr. Finnegan. And enjoy that, sir, because we will send it out to you. Of course, I need your address, but Joel Brewer, a.k.a. Chip Kelly, gets the Sasquatch Award for the truck. That's not to say there won't be more Sasquatch Awards because, well, we know.
We know.
We know. Still.
Continuing that top, the top group there, single file, as they're starting to lap cars now, or lap the trucks, that is. "31 minutes left. Exciting video, huh?
So I've done my research only to find out that I still can't figure out what's going on. But I just want you to know that at least I checked.
Well, Kathy Joe's asking you a question in the Facebook.
I'm sorry, Kathy Joe, I'm turning now.
Okay, I think I'm back to live with the trucks.
Newest sighting video I sent you. Yeah. Kathy Joe, I don't know. I will have to check. I'm sorry. Give me a second here and I will check.
What's the sighting video?
So 30 minutes left to go here.
First.
There are 21 laps on the stint. I think these guys are going to go the distance this time to dry them out, and then they'll come down to tap the fuel. I think, Andy, I'm not sure about you, but are you calculating to the end? Like, going to run it out and then only pack it to where you got a lap or two extra? Or are you going to pack the fuel cell?
You better have at least enough for green white checker.
Well, they don't do green white checkers here.
Oh, no green white checker? Well, then you better pack it to the end.
Yep. Is there gonna? Yeah.
I want to run out in turn 1 after the start finish line. That's where I want to run out.
By the way, Kathy Joe, no, I didn't get it. Well, I got the link, but it won't. It's not a. It won't let me watch it. It's a really, really long link that you sent, but I haven't been able to. It won't let me open it. So if you want to send it again, I'll take a look at it.
All right, right on the back of the trucks is coming the freight train of the Cup Series cars.
I tell you what, Kremet has had a bumper sticker that resembles Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson, like ever since they came off the break. I mean, it just looks like he's attached by rope or something. He's never left it.
Chip Kelly says the Meow Mobile is fresh out of lives.
Must not be live here, Harold.
Yeah, but congratulations,
Am
Chip.
I-
You got a Sasquatch.
I'm not live.
You're not live?
No.
What is wrong with you?
I said I don't know. Let me try to fix it here.
Gosh. All that money.
Harold's got this box in front of my buttons, you know.
Hit the camera controls and then hit the arrow with the slash on the end of it. And your camera controls and your ATVO, and that'll fix it.
Looking.
Right above hide UI.
Dude, this sounds just like me when Harold tried to teach me the first time. Oh my gosh.
That's good because I don't see them. I don't see those buttons at all.
You know, it should be on the bottom of your timing screen.
Yeah, it should be, but it's not. Uh-oh.
Well, you get that fixed. I'll go back to this one for now. All right, here we go. Let me
Yeah,
know when
there
you're
we go.
ready again. Oh, you good now?
No. What are you doing to me?
Well, turn your
He's done.
close the theme real quick, and then fix it, and then turn it back on.
Hey, Chip, now that you're watching instead of driving, sir,
I'll have to send you another one that you can turn it on and off. How about that?
congratulations, Chip. You got the Sasquatch Award. I wanted to wait till Harold finished talking.
Sure.
So, Chip, I need your address so I can send that out to you, sir. A.K.A. Joel Brewer, A.K.A. Chip Kelly. Now, this pack has gotten a little bit wilder, other than the front three who have kind of stayed nose to tail to nose. But the group behind them seems to want to be all over the place. 27 minutes left to go, and it is getting crazy. Kicker's in the middle, not where he wants to be, but where he is. Pokemon still leading the way with the Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson bumper sticker stuck to him, and Michael Gitchell, who is now Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson's bumper sticker.
26 minutes left to go.
Ransdale getting pushed by Manwaring on the outside. Nope, Nate says, forget that. I'm sponsoring this. I'm going to go around you. Have a nice day. The Xfinity boys are lining up on that outside. There they are. I don't think they have enough home, Harold, to get around. But
Oh, they actually have. Don't they have more horsepower, Andy?
They do. They have a bit more horsepower, but they still got to get lined up and stay together.
that's a little worried Andy lost us, or we lost Andy.
I think
What? I didn't lose that. What?
These-
What do you mean?
these cup cars, though, is like as Chris was telling us, they suck to the ground. They're just a lot easier to stay in line, and they don't get as bent out of shape when they're inside somebody else's draft. Notice that in iRacing, I was telling Ken, when we first saw these cars in Daytona, I said they don't dance. And Andy, you know what I mean when I say that, right?
They don't do the shuffle down the back straightaway when they get air packed up under them. They just don't move around like the old car does, or like the Xfinity car does.
I was going to say, Xfinity's dance.
You're sawing the wheel quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Camera's back up.
All right.
Yay!
ATVO crashed when I tried to restart it.
That's all right.
That's good.
We just got to work about that iRacing thing for you.
I like the look. I like the two cameras. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy it. I like the ability, especially when we're on a racetrack like this where trucks are really separated, but Xfinity and Cup are together, and you can run these two and see everything you need to see, which is kind of cool.
What?
It also looks like the people are doing the wave every time we come by the stands. Here comes the truck. They are? Wow. Trucks is heading for some fuel and tars. Tars and fuel.
Jacking up the right side on Richard Crane. You think we're doing four tires? 2 tires? Oh, 4 tires for Richard Crane.
Yep. I think might have taken 2, but
Turkle might have taken 2. He's also still got that damage on the right side.
yeah, I don't think that's affecting him at all.
Maybe make more downforce and stand it in, not dead it out.
I mean, 12.8 seconds, so I guess he took full. No, wait a minute. Wrong guy. My bad. You're bad. Somebody's bad. I can find my pointer here in just a moment. All right, Turkle was 12.9 seconds.
Rainbow Trout to pit road.
Yeah.
I was talking about getting rid of the iRacing watermark, and I looked up and realized I didn't have my bottom third down there. So,
Oh.
I had those turned off for something I was doing on Wednesday night.
I'm sorry, you have a bottom third? What's that mean?
It says triple threat in iRacing.
Oh, yeah.
That way I don't get a call from Ryan Bauer or, what's his name? Oh. Darn it, Andy, who else did he work with? Cisco.
Tony, Ryan Bauer, Cisco. Yeah, Cisco, that's
be
the
one calling me. Because Cisco works for iRacing, and he'll be like, Harold, so I was watching your broadcast last night, and you're in violation of not giving us proper props for having
it's half there on my screen. And it's on there. Harold, it's on there.
It is now. Oh, it's your screen?
Yeah. It's half there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would be happy about that.
They want it that blue. There's another one that they use. There's like
Here comes the big boys.
Yep, here they come.
It's a gaggle.
It's not everybody because there's Rush, Gibbs, and Susie with Bo Ross stays out.
Sometimes you gotta do something different.
April's here.
Yeah, I saw that. Hi, April.
Hi, April.
All right, Kathy Joe done did tag to me. I got to get in there and get tagged.
Okay, Patrick O'Brien came on about 30 minutes ago, so now we need to talk about Talladega again.
Tiny Horse leading the charge out of pit road with a bunch of Xfinity cars following him, too.
Yep, here comes the other group down. So that means Seidner going to be going with them as well. I think Cam Barnes is in that group. The Tiny Horse is going to be out to the top there. Maybe Dylan Clark. Let's see what Dylan Clark got with him. So Tiny Horse getting off the commit cone first will take over the lead. But Ramsdale there. But look at that big gap. That makes Tiny Horse a sitting duck.
Very much a sitting duck.
Because those two guys, they're going to work around that top side. They're just going to blow by him when they get to that speed. If Ramsdale jumps into the full, they'll by like a rocket ship.
Well, or they won't, or they'll just drop in behind him and go, okay, head teammate.
No, that must be teammates then, because you know darn well that it'd be like, see ya.
If it was me, I would have shuffled him to the back of the line.
Well, it's showing Seidner's actually leading, but that won't be for very long as they come whipping by here.
Seidner and Cam Barnes.
That might be a good place to be, though. Truck action heating up with some new players.
So Garrett Seidner and Cam Barnes 1-2 together.
Dylan Poteet.
Got Poteet, Turkle, DJ Trout, Garoni, the 4 of those trucks. So two Xfinities, 4 trucks, and a group of 3 Cup cars. Ramsdale, he's within the draft, so he can bring himself into that. So a lot of action going all over the place, guys.
We need another screen.
We need the Xfinity screen.
We need a triple screen. Triple threat, triple screen.
Triple threat for triple screens. Wow.
That's some crazy stuff right there.
Then we really wouldn't know what to do. It'd be like 3 broadcasts in one.
It's already 3 broadcasts in one.
But I mean, it'd be 3 separate screens. We'd be getting real distracted.
We'd almost have to set one commentator per class.
Right. And then try not to talk over each other when something happens.
Exactly.
I don't foresee that not happening.
Well, inevitably they all got to crash at the same time.
Well, I'm just trying, like I said, I'm trying to avoid jumping in. Okay, Harold, I should have never talked about the broadcast.
Why?
Or the vision, because it's blurry now.
Oh well.
All
For me.
the whole time, yeah. Well, of course you have the feed. I have the production feed.
He's looking. I'm sure he's looking at the production feed somewhere.
I'm looking at my phone. It has the actual feed. It's clear on my screen. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. On the phone, yes, but okay. I'll stop.
He's talking about.
You're right.
He's talking
Never
about
mind.
the Discord. Are you looking at like YouTube, or are you actually talking about the Discord feed?
I'm talking about the Discord feed.
I know. I'm asking him.
Oh.
For me, it's all good. It's all clear.
You're looking at the Discord feed.
Everything's clear. Everything's clear.
Okay.
I did just get a new graphics card, so it does help.
Ken's got my old machine, so.
Well, yeah, his should be still way better than mine. So.
Anyway.
Sounds like Turkle talking to Dylan.
Yeah.
In my ear, talking about how they're pushing each other and staying in a line.
Well, the four of them need to stay together to keep everybody else at bay. Kind of saying the Cup Series guys are doing on the top screen. The bottom screen is the four trucks. And I think I'm going to switch over to Cam Barnes to see how they're doing in this, probably the largest group of drivers we have right here. 6 cars, kind of a little bit of everything. So the Susie, Turtle, Gibbs, and then the 3, then the 8 and the 50, and then Bo Ross.
There's got to be more packs of cars, Harold.
Well,
maybe we need to go through the whole field.
Well, the backstretch is filling up now.
Well, they got Josh McKinney, this little group here. And then it's Matthew Boston Wheeler in their group there. That's the 22. I was thinking that was 56 because that's the Ellswick colors. That's the 56. That's Nate Manwaring behind his teammate.
This is like old school. This is like kind of old school 2-car tandem deal.
Yep.
Where everybody's split up.
I'm looking at like 4s and 6. Tell them to hit the nitros, okay? So there's
And
the
a lead change. Yep. DJ Trout to the lead of the truck.
Nathan Manwaring fastest. So he'll put himself up at the fastest. Nathan Manwaring, as he presents You Ain't Nate. 90 for the triple threat tonight.
So the 4 bumper stickers I see are still staying together up front.
Yeah, they just switched.
Yeah.
Circle got shuffled a little bit there.
We got a fish leading a pig again, Andy.
But all the race car drivers that are going to, all our sponsorship people, if you provide me some graphics, I will make them into your event thing. If you don't give me something, I'll have to use my creativity, and I have a weird sense of humor.
Your weird sense of here, fix this. Which I heard a little bit, but I didn't hear all about that.
About what?
That here, fix this from last week that the broadcast missed.
What did we miss last week?
We didn't talk about it. The here, fix this last week after the broadcast.
Here, fix
your
this.
logo.
Oh, the church logo?
Yeah. Here, fix this. It took 2 tries.
Hey, let me tell you something, my friend. Y'all nailed it. Nailed it. So I was very happy. Harold, Harold.
Brian was sitting at home waiting on like an answer. He's like, anything on those logos? Were they good?
Harold, you didn't talk back to him? You didn't tell him anything?
Not yet.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I loved them. I thought they were fantastic.
I told him on Tuesday
Yeah, you told me on Tuesday, and I told Brian on Wednesday.
So I mean, what I think we saw it was Saturday night, was it or no?
No,
It was
Monday
Monday
I saw
night,
it.
yeah. So it wasn't like that. Like a lot of time went by. It was like it was Monday, and I told Dunwoody on Tuesday that it was good.
I know. I guess you just Brian sent them to you, and you never answered them. I guess I don't know.
I didn't send. You're right. I did not respond to him on Discord. He's correct.
We got a mess over here.
A mess of cars.
Susie just went past the trucks like they were standing still.
Is there anything more beautiful than the 44 Laser Cat? Do we have a 44 Laser Cat car? Oh yeah, that's the Joel Brewer car. Is he sitting here in there he is.
Found it.
That's pretty.
It was pretty, I'm sure,
Yeah.
at one time. Go back to Ryan Johnson here.
Wow, he left the laser cap pretty quick. Man.
Well,
Let me go back though.
I gotta get back to the race,
picture of it.
man.
Wow. You took your beating and Miama. We haven't talked about food.
You're right, we haven't. Oh no! He said I expect
Billy.
to see Ross Chastain ride the wall for the win.
No, you
here.
ain't getting that. Stop it. You're not gonna see
Well,
any
you know
of
the thing is, Tyler Rush disconnected, manually disconnected. I wonder what happened there.
We got a mess.
Oh, we saw him and Susie had some contact. So I'm definitely going to go back to that. Let's see if we can find it.
Oh, you're going back to it. There you
It's a
go.
replay.
Get us something.
Bump, bump, bump.
That's
Go
not a bump. That's like
He's pushing.
laying the
Glued.
shoehorn on it.
Oh. I thought that was gonna be it right there. They were attached. Real good.
They really were. Oh, I'm gonna spill my monster. I can feel
Here
it.
comes Gibbs behind him.
Uh-oh. 3-car tandem?
Oh, there it is. There's that offset bump. There it is.
Bye bye.
Oh, man.
Offset bump. I saw it.
So did Turtle.
Bumped him, and then he didn't bump him. And then he bumped him again on the left side.
The offset bump.
Well, remember that thing I was talking about at the beginning where next-gen cars, the nose is not flat. It's like pointed. And
Yep.
It's like doesn't line up good. Yeah.
That was an
Perfect
excellent
example.
demonstration. Exactly right.
Perfect example.
Perfect. You gotta be square.
Then you
Definitely
gotta
gotta
just
be square on the guy, otherwise you're gonna have issues.
Because it's fit to be square.
Yep.
bump him and let off.
Hey, I forgot. Oh, you all
Internet
keep talking.
outage. I guess that's what happened with Tyler.
Whoa! That was a move by the leaders.
Or we
They
had
went up the hill and then back down the
Tybee
hill.
as well, disconnected. So we had two manual disconnections. Tybee and Turtle Rush.
Sorry for the sound, but I'm getting my candy canes, folks. I apologize.
No, too early for that.
No, it is not. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Too early
excited.
Too
So
early for that.
excited.
You can wait till Friday night,
I
Okay.
cannot wait till
Friday
Friday.
morning. You gotta wait till Friday morning.
Nope.
Too
Nope.
late. It's in the mouth.
The church is going to be decorated tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, it is.
too early.
Hey, I agree. My house will not be until after Thanksgiving, but I get
Billy, all we gotta do is meet up.
I get overruled a lot.
I didn't get the nickel tour Tuesday.
You got you did. You got the 2 cent tour.
You're right.
You saw the
The back-
most. You saw the
the
most
back
important
door
part
and
of
the
the
sit
house.
break.
That's right.
Wait a minute. You didn't show them our offices?
He wasn't at the church. He was at the house.
Oh.
To the house, and I got go around the back and in.
He didn't get to go through the front door. You know how Lori is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And like, she's
yeah.
like, they're coming. They ain't coming upstairs. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Southern hospitality really showed.
Wow.
Trust me. You're lucky you even got near the house, bro.
This is true.
It took me forever to get even in the house.
Yeah, Katie stayed overnight several times.
Yeah.
So
My daughter stayed. She has a room called the Blue Room.
the blue room, yep.
Ken has the garage. If he's lucky.
The garage is full. There ain't no way you'll be
See?
hitting it.
Well, I'm saying.
You'll be out in the patio out back.
Oh man, this is gonna be a mess.
All right, guys. So we're back to
Oh,
race.
kidding, it was gonna be a mess.
Hey, we're under 10
Whoa.
minutes. So I believe at the 7-minute mark, they throw the yellow flag away.
Yeller's going. It's
So
going to be
we're
going.
getting close.
There is a mess with a couple lap trucks in this truck battle.
A Yeti
Who's in the
snowball.
LSU car?
So Billy McBride says you can have a Yeti snowball.
Yeah, that's my
Yeti
boy.
Snowball.
That's my boy.
Oh, the Yeti snowball. That's the microphone.
Yeah,
Well, you have a Blue Yeti. You're using it, aren't you?
I do, but he's saying I'll be sounding even crisper, sir. Crisper, sir.
I don't know how a snowball is better than the Blue Yeti, but okay.
Oh, we're gonna change the Sasquatch to a Yeti for a second there. I was getting a little
It's
concerned.
just their cousins. They're
No,
cousins.
he's talking about
for
the
winter time.
microphone.
I thought we were changing the Sasquatch award to a Yeti award for the winter time. I was real concerned. I thought we design another logo.
Another graphic card. Hey,
More-
maybe we
more
do.
work.
Maybe Sasquatch has to, get in the Christmas spirit.
He does.
He needs like a red hat or something. And look at
So-
that. The
okay,
97
well-
got shuffled out there by Gitchell.
So what you're telling me is in the summer months he needs a bikini.
I actually have.
No, you
I
have the one with
actually
the,
have a
the
photo of that.
raccoon, right? He's laid out with
Yep.
the raccoon.
I have that too. Yeah. I have a Sasquatch in the bikini.
I want to know how you got pictures of the Sasquatch. Aren't they like rare?
Well,
He's
you got
from
to
West
know him.
Virginia.
Not from West Virginia. Yeah.
He knows where they hang out.
Yep.
There's more than one?
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
They got
They're
their own
family.
bar.
They're pods, man.
They got their
Three
own
wide.
bar.
3 wide.
Three wide because the LSU car said enough's enough. I gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
And they stuck Richard Crane out high. Somebody's yelling.
Who's yelling?
Under 7 minutes, the yellow hanky's
Well,
thrown away.
That's right. Doesn't
So
matter
no
now.
more
When you
yellers.
big crash is a big crash is a big crash.
The big crash just keeps getting bigger.
Well, no, because they're so spread out. If you have a big crash, it's gonna be almost impossible. But
I've seen Days of Thunder, and they crashed a straightaway ahead, and they still try to drive through it.
Yes,
I
they
see
do.
Talladega Nights, and
Smoke.
he crashed with nobody.
Aim
You know.
for the smoke.
Yeah.
Hope it ain't nothing there when you get there.
That's also back in the days of racing back to the line too. But
That's true.
Exactly.
I believe in my heart.
Mr.
I believe you're gonna make it.
Mr. Poteet to the top, pushing that LSU car, trying to get to the lead of the trucks, because he ain't got no help. He's a new guy. Oh, he did it!
Dylan
And he gets involved.
Poteet. Yes, indeedy. That boy would got a southern name. He gonna come right on around in Talladega.
So Justin Gibbs leading the way of the leader, Garrett Seidner and Cam Barnes, 1-2 for the Xfinity. So we're looking at the top 4 Cup cars, looking at all the trucks in their battle. We're gonna have to jump back to the Garrett Seidner and them in a few. Kind of bounce back and forth here. No real
Keep in
changing
mind
up
something,
front
Harold.
though. What's up?
Harold, keep in mind, Cam Barnes in second place behind Seidner is a rookie, first race out. He's in second, like literally on his hiney. Dylan Poteet, first time running the trucks, is in the lead. We can have first-time drivers winning the race.
That's right.
Yep,
And that's Talladega for you, though.
it is. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that screams
The
Talladega.
great equalizer.
Yeah, I don't know about what fire you're talking about, Billy McBride, but I've been on the softball field with you, my friend.
Don't choke over there.
No,
Yeah.
no, the fire he's talking about. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. That kind of fire.
I'm on fire.
I've seen him chase a fly ball. It is possible to say, yeah, you can see the invisible fire. That's my boy. Billy's my boy.
Can Justin Gibbs, with his help, cut this 2.6 seconds?
That boy's
Somebody
flipped that lap car.
Somebody just about touched that truck in the wrong way.
That LSU car turned right, and then all them guys, but I don't know where to go.
Ramsdale down to the apron, back into position. 1, 2, 3, 4, half car length between each of them.
Ramsdale was a lap down at the beginning of this race. Just remember
Yes,
that
he
he had a
was.
black flag with a pass-through penalty.
Yeah.
And he's back to third.
So what happens is that he was not more than a lap back, gets his lap back during the stage break, puts him in the position he needed to be. I think he was actually holding back, to be out of the issues, and that's where he was. So
We're getting to go time here.
3:50 to go.
Do you wait for it to go to 0?
Well, guys, I saw something at Daytona with these cars. The
Okay.
guy where Gitchell is the best spot to be. Through the backstretch, he basically hits right where he's at right there, and then right before, as they dime in the corner, he jumps up to the second line, and he'll shoot around the 38. See,
Look,
if he
he's
times
testing
it
it.
just right, he'll win this race from that second position.
Look, he's
Well,
testing it.
that's assuming Ramsdale doesn't have something to say about it.
He's testing it. You see him back up to him in the corner?
Yep.
He's setting them up, and them cars are definitely dancing now, Harold.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Up cars.
A lot of seesaw in that 38, the 7 looking. And then that's allowing that group behind. They've cut down 0.6 seconds. That group catches from behind them. They're all going to be wondering what happened.
Well, they're all going to go everywhere.
Well, 1.6 seconds back from Kremet to Gibbs. And
You're
then
going to see a lot of blocking.
there's going to be a lot of crazy going on here with 2:40 left, and that is getting smaller and smaller. They get within 0.8 seconds, and they're going to suck up real quick, and there's a truck in the way.
Hey, real quick, give me a Garrett Seidner, Cam Barnes shot if you got it, real quick. I want to see what's going on with them.
Urkel and Crane trying to make a second groove in the trucks.
Yeah, that's just not going to work.
Here's your Garrett Seidner.
1.1
Cam
for
Barnes.
Gibbs.
Man, he is on him, too.
Gibbs is getting there. 2.2 seconds. If he can cut it down, they're going to suck up there.
And right there's McKinney. McKinney's right there also.
Yeah, that's going to be a great finish for the
Far
Xfinity.
behind.
All right, they're within the 0.8 of a second. Here comes Gibbs in the group. Into the back of Kremet. Where are they going to go?
You got to start forming a lane. You got to go high. And
Yeah, you
build
got
that
it.
second groove.
That 97 jumped up in front of him. Gibbs
Oh!
goes even higher.
Locked
Seidner
him there
down
as
to the
the 50.
line.
Seidner down. Did he come back up?
Seidner's back on the racetrack, but that definitely was a huge block laid by the 97.
And Barnes takes over the lead.
Look at it. They're 4 wide. Susie's 4 wide. Sider's back in line.
The
4
97
wide.
now has help
That's
with
insane.
the 7.
There's a bump. There's a crash. Kickers is in the
There's
wall.
a big wreck on the backstretch. Still will be green to the finish. 1:18 left. 2 laps to go.
Josh McKinney down. Kickers still keep going, but man, he got hit into the wall pretty hard. Here's your trucks. Trucks are all over each other. Looks like he got the inside. Petit's in the middle. He has got nothing to go.
Wow, look at that 4 wide. Ken is screaming so loud his computer turned his mic off.
What are you
They just
talking about?
shuffled.
I'm right here again.
You definitely won for a second.
Oh no, big hit. Gibbs down into the number 8. The 8 coming back up into Susie. Just into the wall.
Okay, I guess I'm not talking anymore. Good there, Susie spinning.
Susie was there, but not there at the end. The 50 of Garrett Seidner now in the 3rd spot.
He was wrecked a lap ago.
Guess who's coming? The checkered flag. I believe, is that it? Or was that it?
DJ Rainbow Trout, right?
They're still driving like
they're
it's not
still
over.
driving. It's got, this.
I think this is gonna be it for trucks.
This should be it. This should be it this time by.
Here it is. Battle for lead in the trucks at the line.
Gitchell getting in the back of the 38. Seidner there. The 38 down low. The 38 goes high. Gitchell underneath. They're coming. They're going to door to door.
Gitchell's going to get him.
Oh, turns. Oh, no. Neither one
What
of them
the
gets it.
heck?
Ramsdale wins.
Stay on Seidner.
Seidner hits him and
Seidner.
Ramsdale wins. Holy smokes. That's a finish.
And
Wow.
trucks.
DJ Trout
DJ
closing up a
Trout.
month ago.
Yep. DJ Trout came out of nowhere.
DJ Trout to 30 now with them going on the outside.
That's over.
Is it? I don't see it. They have not got the checkered flag yet.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm not showing.
Oh wait,
it.
no, DJ Trout's out of gas. Are they out of gas?
No.
I'm hearing out of gas. They're 26 and a half laps.
Because that Poteet, he's slowly getting there, but they have not got the checkered flag yet.
So he's the checkered flag if he makes it?
They all ran out of gas.
except for him.
Man,
Well, he's out of gas too, I think.
Yeah, but he had enough to get across the line.
man,
Okay, we got to figure this out. We got to figure this out.
That is crazy because that's not my. I'm showing the results here. Let me go get the. I'm gonna get the results from here. So the Cup Series, Jeff Ramsdale wins. Sir Crimmett, and then Johnson, Gitchell, Clark. Xfinity, Garrett Seidner, Matt Kopp, Herrigs, Barnes.
These guys don't know who won. You should hear the chat right now.
DJ Trout wins. Joe Turkel, Kevin Garoni, Dylan Poteet, and Robert McMillan Jr. It was definitely a weird way because my timing and scoring showed the race over, but I wasn't seeing it in iRacing as being over.
I saw your checkered at the top left, and then I watched the photo finish of those guys come across, and then they all slowed down to the back straightaway. They ran out of gas.
That was crazy. I mean, that was
Back
what
that
you
up. Right
wanted.
Back that up. Right there's your finish, Harold.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
hold on, that might be Turkle.
that's Turkle in the green and white one.
It says DJ Trout won, is what it says.
Is that the lap before?
This must be the lap before.
Wow.
Yep, this is the photo finish. Because that is
Okay,
DJ Trout.
And
There's
Garoni
Trout,
on the inside.
Turkle, Garoni, and
Yeah,
Poteet.
Garoni and Turkle are literally crossing at the same exact time. I'm literally crossing at the same exact time. That was insane.
Wow. That's what that is.
Yep. Great racing.
Can we get a replay of the wreck in the cup, guys?
Which one?
Oh,
The
the finish.
The finish.
Ramsdale and all them?
Yeah, I was watching the truck's finish. Because I don't know if Seidner caused that or who caused it. Oh, this is the
No,
first wreck.
Gibbs. You just saw
That was the first wreck. That was the first wreck.
That was it.
Oh, what a shot.
No, there's another lap. No. Because that's.
You didn't want to see this one. No. Look.
Oh, we want to see them all.
So there's this one. Whoop.
We want to see them all. It's Greg to Talladega.
Tiny horse one.
So
That's what.
Gibbs
Gibbs comes
three
up.
wide. That's what that was. Got in the number 8. The 8 slides back up in the Susie.
Oh, what a hit!
And then the
hit
Ramsdale
hard.
one is this one. With Ramsdale, Herrigs, and Johnson. Nope, that's a little bit.
No, it's the same one. Because Seidner's a
you
part
want
of
to
that.
see
I don't know
the
if,
end, the very end.
yeah, I don't know if Seidner caused that or the camera's hard to tell.
I mean, Seidner is there, and he's all over him.
They were 3 wide.
Was Gitchell ends up getting into
But
Tiny
Seidner's
Horse.
there too. That's what I mean. I saw Seidner in there like they were almost 3 wide.
Yep.
Like Seidner was trying to win the overall.
Yeah.
And he could have. I mean, honestly, at its pace.
We're gonna get DJ Trout up.
Wait a minute. Not until you crack. Wait. Oh, no. Gitchell was all over him. I don't know if that wasn't.
Oh, hold on. Because look, Seidner's going to get a run.
Yep.
Door. Right
No,
there.
he lost it.
There might have been neck code there too.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wow is all I got to say. Ramsdale's waiting there. DJ Trout's there. And who's our other one? That's our Xfinity's Garrett Seidner. So get Garrett up in here.
Again.
Hey, Billy, I've got wheels and pedals if you want to come play.
All right,
And quite a setup.
let's start with Jeff Ramsdale first. Let's get him and turn that. So let's back that up before. But that's
that.
the end right here. That's where
Close too. Seidner's leading.
This is the
That's
finish.
what I'm saying.
Seidner's leading.
He was until that
Went for
very
a
last
door.
shot.
I
Yep.
think he went for a door to try to slow him down.
He almost took the overall. He really did. He almost took the overall. So.
All righty, let's get this in here, and let's get back to our main camera. Boom. Lots of stuff going on today, guys. That was entertaining. So let's talk to the bosses here. Let me hear. Boom, and talk to Ramsdale. Let's get him up here first.
He may not. He may have passed out from all the excitement.
All right, Jeff Ramsdale in the number 7 Exalta, coming from a lap down at the stage break, brings it home in P1. Man, that was a scary, hairy last front stretch, man. Tell us what you were thinking.
I was just hoping that the guys in front of me would wreck, and the story played out.
Quite a bit it played out. Tell us the last 2 laps were about as hairy as they get. Did you know Seidner was in the play in the 50 in the Xfinity car, or were you just focusing on, okay, the 2 guys in front of me, they'll play out and I'll get around them?
I saw the 2 guys in front of me, and then those Xfinity cars were catching us pretty at a fast rate, and I knew if we were gonna get side by side, they're gonna catch us faster, but just running behind them, and they what was it? The 97 there kind of blocked a little bit on the back there and got a little bit of space, and so I was just riding there and hoping that the 2 leaders would crash, and it happened. It's
And
good to get a win in all series here.
That's exactly right. So it's been a while since we've talked to you.
It's been a really long drought.
It really has. It really has. So because of that, that's going to allow you to say a few things to your sponsors. Why don't you do that this time?
Yeah. I got to thank Turtle Shells for this awesome paint job here. You guys have put on the broadcast, all the admins from this league. It's all good. We do a great job in here. Everybody that raced, it was a competitive race with Next Gen and Xfinity. We were all close together. There was some hairy spots in the race, but all in all, I'll take the victory.
Absolutely.
So Nate, not Nate, Jeff, you usually ask me for the event logo. So what do you think? You're the winner of the You Ain't Nate 90.
That's pretty good. It'll be good to have my name on top of the list now. So it'll be good. This Next Gen car is a tough car to get a hold of, and it's been a real struggle this year. And this is good.
Well, that's awesome, dude. Great job. Really great to talk to you once again, and all the best in the next week's race. And go celebrate in Victory Lane.
Yeah, I missed talking to you guys.
Yeah,
I
man.
talked to you guys quite a bit last year, and this year's.
Well, let's fix that, okay? This will be your catalyst. Start doing it again. Yep.
Well, this is momentum.
There you go, man. Well, thanks, Jeff. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too, guys.
And next week we'll be heading out to Richmond. So to Cushy's Mama's house.
Next. That's right, Mama. We have to go down to Mama's and call the race from Richmond.
All right, Jeff, we'll see you hopefully soon back up here.
I hope so.
All right, and then we've got Garrett Seidner. We can go get with him in that Subway. And he was there at the very end, so we'll get with him.
Can't believe it.
All right, Garrett, you're back in victory lane for the Xfinity Series. But, man, that was one heck of a finish. Walk us through it.
Oh, that was so chaotic. We looked good early. We wrecked at the stage. Had to take our fast repairs. I was a little worried, and I was kind of conservative the whole race. But we clawed through the truck field, got back up with that main pack, and we had a good pit stop. Came out as one of the top 2 guys, and my whole goal there that last round was trying to help Justin and company get up to the front, and then it just had that poor block off of 4. It almost cost us the race for Xfinity, but after that, once they wrecked, I was just kind of pushing, just trying to get to the finish because I knew I only had one dude to beat. So, but we did it again, man, with number 9.
Yeah, that's it. But you found the funny thing is you found a way to kind of win these things in different manners. I mean, you've dominated them. You've come from behind. After what you just did there, I don't even know what we call that one. That was like close. Hey, there you go. I closed my eyes and I made it through. That's what
he was wrecked. No, he was wrecked. And still
you go completely off screen. Andy's like, somebody said, "Oh well, he's gone," and then he goes, "Nope, he's back on the race again." And there you are coming down. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were coming out 4 or 2 to go, or coming to the white. I was like, I almost thought I wrecked it there. I was trying to, and then we had to split the middle because they were still wrecking, and we were just like up there with the 2 cup guys and ran to the finish. I thought honestly with how Gitchell I think Ryan Johnson racing each other there at the checkered. I was like, oh, if they wreck in front of me, Corey, that might be enough for Corey to get by me. But luckily, be able to hang on there at the end and just keep it straight to the line.
Yeah, that was a heck of a move. I thought you were going to take the overall, and you were coming in a hurry. But Ramsdale said he saw you were there. Once the two wrecked in front of me, knew you guys were coming in a hurry. So, just a great finish. Well, you know what happens now. Now you get to tell people or thank people that got you there, and so go ahead and do that, and then we might send you off to, I don't know, you've never been to Victory Lane before, other than the eight other times before.
No.
So go ahead and do your thanking.
Yeah, the beautiful subway car that we put in Victory Lane yet again today, and Games 1, 2, 3 Racing, Ray Tustin, John Peterson, the whole Turtle Show Motorsports group coaching us along tonight. Mom and Dad at home, and For's Glory Art and Photography, and all those guys. Good to get another one. That one was fun.
Yeah, fun's the word. Yeah, that's the word.
Fun's the word for me, because it's fun. Obviously, it's fun when you're on top, but like, I hate it for how how things unfolded there at the end for others. So, but it was a time, to say the least.
Absolutely. Well, good talking to you again, Garrett. Look forward to seeing you next week. Harold says it's Richmond, baby, so that'll be a good time, and we look forward to talking to you again, brother.
Yeah, I can't wait. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
All right, going to move people around some more, and then we have the truck says DJ Trout is the winner, so we'll go with DJ Trout right here. Very interesting, though. We'll have to see how they were. All right, DJ Trout, we got the 61 Taco Bell. According to what I've got for scoring off of iRacing, you are the winner tonight.
Apparently, it looks that way. I don't know how that happened. I hate restrictor plate racing, so I guess it just fell into my favor tonight.
Well, I thought that the new guy was going to pull it off, Poteet, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking up and you're coming around as a leader, and I'm like, I don't know what just happened. So, kind of walk us through. You said you don't like this kind of track, but this is number 5 for you this year. How do you feel? You got a lot of momentum this year, and you're one of the hot hands right now. So, what worked well for you, and what didn't today, since it was one of those speedway things?
I guess the glitch kind of helped me today, because I feel like a glitch is what got me the win. But other than that, the good part was me working with Porkchop all day. We stuck together pretty much a whole entire race. We were only separated for maybe a lap or 2, maybe 3 at best. But the worst part was trying to have to work past Crane and Turkle, because it looks like they couldn't really hold a line. It looks like Turkle was just following Crane, and it just looks like they were all over the place. So it kind of gave me anxiety there, but we managed to get past them and put ourselves in a position to win. So thanks to Porkchop, actually, because if it wasn't for Porkchop, then I would not be the winner right now.
Well, I mean, it's always good to thank somebody, especially since we can see behind you right now, the picture that we have actually has Porkchop about, bumper sticker length from you. But great race again. Again, this is your 5th of the year, I believe, so you plenty of momentum, hot hand. Why don't you thank a few people, and then you can get off the victory lane and get ready for Richmond next week.
Yeah, thanks to the whole Back Row Esports crew, definitely helping me find my rhythm and find my footing in the truck series and how to get better and how to save and do all that. Thanks to my grandparents and family for watching, and thank you guys for broadcasting.
All right, so DJ, as I like to call him, DJ Rainbow Trout, takes the victory again, the 5th one of the season. He is the hot hand in trucks, and we will see him next week at Richmond. Thanks again, buddy. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so not going to show the overalls tonight because of the issues in timing, because, like I said, my timing story does not have the same winners. Garrett and Jeff does, but not the trucks. The trucks are all different as far as what I see. So
Well, let's just interview all the trucks, Harold, and then that way, we can't get it wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. No problem.
Only 10:30. I mean, come on.
Yeah, really. So, oh man. So our race summary for the night from the Merit Double Trouble Series. Race recap: you ain't Nate 90. Jeff Ramsdale overall wins. We had the only caution was the stage break. 33 drivers started the race, and Nathan Manwaring, who presented this race, had the fastest lap.
How about that?
So he's mentioned there. Yeah, trying to think, is there anything else we didn't get to?
I don't know. I kind of feel like was there someone else that deserved a visit from the Hairy Man? You almost feel bad for the two up front, but that's just Talladega. That's just racing. So
I think, if anything, that young man right there.
Oh, you know what?
This guy right here. And this
guy,
there
it is.
These two guys.
Harold found his crayons again. I thought we hid that better.
Yeah, no. So let's do it then. We'll go ahead and call both of them. So if you want to send the Hairy Man out one more time, people are still watching. So that's going to be the number 8 of Cam Barnes, his first time out. First time out gets you a Sasquatch, my friend. And then, of course, Mr. Sosa is all messed up and going in the wrong direction with no hood. He's now driving a Prius instead of what used to be a good-looking Camaro. So, Josh, I don't know if you've gotten one yet, but you got one now, my friend. So those two will get the Sasquatch Award along with the earlier one that we gave out as well. So thanks, Harold, for putting up the handsome hairy man. And, too bad they got it, but I'm kind of glad that, it was quite a race. So.
All right, well, that will do it from Talladega Super Speedway. We're going to make the drive up to the East Coast to Richmond next week.
Going to Mommy's house.
I believe it's sunset. Let's see what we say here. Yep, sunset. So we'll have Under the Lights at Richmond for December the 2nd. And because actually, it won't be next week. It'll be December the 2nd. We are off next week for Turkey Day. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. And then we will come back on the 2nd. And we'll go the 2nd, the 9th, and the 16th. Then we're taking 2 weeks off for Christmas and New Year's to then come back to Indy. But that starts the chase. So only 3 races left in the regular season: Richmond, Nashville, and Kansas.
All right, so before we roll out, Billy McBride, appreciate you, boy. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Kathy Joe, thanks so much for always being there and some great stuff. Sonia, Augie, April was on this evening. Chip Kelly over on the other side, the Michael, Strawberry Kid, Terry Toole, and Corey. Listen, you guys make it fun. We enjoy talking back and forth with you, and so thank you so much for that. And I'm done from Talladega. I'm worn out. I'm ready to watch my replay of the West Virginia basketball game, so I'm going to relax for the rest of the night.
All right, so one more. Yeah, Richmond coming up next. Drivers, like I said, if you are sponsoring a race and you have graphics, please get them to us so we can include them. And if you guys have any other suggestions, if we can make it happen, we can do it. It just we're limited to the 3 guys you see in the booth: Cushy, myself, and Andy. So we did throw an extra camera in there. We have an extra guy for that. But we are limited to what we get to see. But, man, I think, guys, we spent most of the time just trying to dissect the 3 races within the big race.
I agree. I mean, it's tough, but you guys are on it camera-wise. I love the second camera, so it makes it work out really well. And Andy does a great job of coming in and seeing a lot more, and I think that's helped us as well.
I agree. I think it totally helps. All 3 series, all the different action going. Like, there's action everywhere, and you just miss it sometimes. Oh. So an extra camera, maybe catch a little more.
Well, we'll see what this does. So we've had now this for, oh man, we were in Michigan, so it was a big track last week. Not quite a super speedway, but a large 2-mile track. A 2.66 here in Talladega for the super speedway, which we had the pack racing going on. We're going to hit a true short track next week in Richmond, so we'll see how our 2-camera system works out there.
Well, it should work a little better since it's a smaller track. However, there's going to be a lot going on, so you know, it ought to be fun. And these guys are still talking about the truck finish. Listen, it was an awesome finish, so I don't care how it works out. But man, oh man, what a finish!
Yep, it said so. Just to caveat this, all what we see is unofficial race results until the admins clarify it. So if you think about One to Go Studios, we're like Fox, and the guys that run the league, they're NASCAR. So let NASCAR make the final determinations. We basically get them by what we see in the timing and scoring. And like I said, my ATVO scoring and iRacing disagreed, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out all the way around. So. All right, guys.
All right.
Till then, we're going to come back in 2 weeks. So enjoy your Turkey Day, guys. And we'll see you guys at the next turn.
What an exciting race brought to you by One to Go Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and viewers. We'll see you at the next turn.